Train with me. Hello, Sam. Thank you for being there for me. Whilst you're still watching now, Sam, I've got to tell you one thing. Past three nights I could not sleep. I did tell you that. I wake up roughly around 2 or 3 o'clock, and then my brain just goes into creative mode. And because at the moment I'm kind of thinking how I am going to and what content I will put into the membership that I have created on YouTube. And it's now thanks to the sleepless night coming together. So I had 2 nights when I basically couldn't go back to sleep. So last night I went early to bed, before it was late, because again, I was working on my YouTube stuff. So I was going to bed before 12 o'clock, slept and then woke up and that was it. So last night I went, I'd say 9:30. I was still, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was still working on a YouTube in bed, kind of looking up, planning. Went to sleep 10 o'clock, woke up again, 3 o'clock. Busy brain, thinking more, what else I need to do. And it just drives me crazy because then you feel tired and you don't have the energy to work out. But this is what I did last night. Well, the technique I was trying to use, I think of a word and then think of the letters, and then I need to think of 5 words. And I kind of think of those 5 words in Czech language for some reason, because that's my, I hope you guys are kind of following my workout, my warm-up, whilst I'm kind of telling you my little techniques, because I expect there's so many of you who struggle to sleep at night. So yeah, that was my technique. Let's go deep squat. Think of a word, then each letter, and think of 5 Czech words for that letter. It did not work. This time, sometimes it does work, but it didn't work, especially on those 2 nights. I also kind of focus on the breath. We're gonna go into the reverse lunges now. I focus on the breath. I try to sort of imagine how the breath comes in through one foot all the way down, up to the pelvis, and then exhale out of the other leg. Or use my arms, kind of visualizing. Didn't help either this time. My brain was just so hyperactive. But last night, what helped, I remember magnesium oil. I wrapped it on the soles of my feet, and I was able to go to sleep, and I slept to a proper time. So I feel a lot more energized now for today's workout. Let's go into a deeper squat. No, actually, we're gonna do the lunges with the arms going back. So honestly, guys, buy a magnesium oil in a spray bottle. And if you can't sleep, spray it on the soles of your feet. Basically, we've got all the sort of meridians ending in the feet. You've got a lot of acupressure points. And it helps, the magnesium oil helps to relax the body. And honestly, it worked last night like a treat, because I was thinking, I can't have another night where I wake up at 3 o'clock and then can't go back to sleep. So there we go. Hope you will find this little tip useful. I am definitely back to magnesium oil. It's on my bedside cabinet. Okay, yeah, we were gonna do those squats. So, anyway, today's workout. Let me just have a quick breather, and whilst I'm having a quick breather, I set up my laptop, which I forgot to do. So Friday is basically train with me live stream. Friday, if I'm not busy kind of doing some recordings and stuff like that, I definitely try to get my workout in. And let's do those squats again, going all the way down. One, yeah. So on Friday, I always kind of keep the Friday for pistol squat. And then I've got a freedom once I've done my pistol squat. When I do the pistol squat, I'm gonna give you variation so you can kind of build up every Friday your pistol squat with the exercise I give you the strength for it. Is this gonna turn on my, what's going on? I better put a charge onto it, sorry guys. Because I like to see the chat on my laptop. So keep squatting. And the apple is not in the middle. Normally it's in the middle. But then I know what happened. Maybe it did some updates. Okay, so I don't know what will happen. Okay, so let's go into the wide plie squats. Keep that back straight. So basically every Friday when you see a live stream train with me, we will always kind of start with the legs, the pistol squat. I must admit I kind of was eager not to do 3 sets of pistol squats in a live stream because it's so hard. So I've already done 1 set. So today we have got still 2 more sets to complete. And we then have got a freedom to kind of play with a variety of strengthening exercises. I will be doing pull-up training, but this time more I will change the pull-up structure rather than doing my max rep, which I think I've done it on Wednesday. I did a live stream with doing my max rep for the pull-ups and toes to the bar. So those 2 are really, really hated exercises. 1 for the upper body, 1 for the lower body, and 1 for the core. Rock side to side. Okay, my laptop is on. Okay, I will look into it. Yeah, just rock side to side. And then, yeah, it's all good. I can just click onto the YouTube and join the live stream there so I can keep an eye on the chat. Walk your hands to the front, pulse it down. So, because I've already done my kind of pull-ups and toes to the bar, the stuff I will do for the upper body is going to be different variations of it. For the core, it's not going to be as hard as toes to the bar. You will always have the variety. Whatever I do with the slings for my core, I will give you the variety to do it on the chair. So just reach here, and then we're going to go side to side. So you will have always something to do. If I am doing something because on my equipment that you haven't got, like pull-up bar or slings for the vertical core training, you will have the option to do something on the mat or chair. The chair is going to be very handy. There we go. Good. Hands on the hips. Rise up. Well done. Okay, so grab some water. I'm just quickly gonna get into the live stream here. find this. Okay, cool. Here we are. Okay, so let's now, okay, let's see. Teresa, are you Teresa? Are you the Czech Teresa? I think you are. Let me know if you're there. And happy birthday if you are the right Teresa. I've got basically Teresa, who is my client. So if you're there, let me know. Let me know if you're the Teresa who I actually teach, yoga, Pilates and PTs every week. So here we go. Oh, 130 of you. Oh my goodness me, I better start working out, right? Here we go. So we're going to now walk down to inchworm. So yeah, if you have just joined in, Friday live stream is gonna always be vertical, despite the fact I am kind of gonna be doing some vertical, some horizontal live streams. The horizontal live streams I will be doing are going to be more for like a content for women over 40 or men, whoever, for basically people who want to, train with me, kind of body conditioning, so a session. So for example, today I am kind of focusing on my training, but giving you adaptation you can do so you can train with me. Different live streams I will do, and they will be horizontal. I will be doing body conditioning class using the dumbbells, and those workouts will build for you, and they will be on my channel in a proper format, and I'm hoping for those to get a lot of replays, because my live streams vertical, they are super busy when I do them, which is great, but then replays are very quiet, and as because I do believe is the format of the videos. So pulse it up here, we need to get into those legs, and then we're gonna start with our pistol squat and variation you can do whilst I am doing a pistol squat. Pistol squat, switch over to the other side. Pistol squat is super hard, super challenging. You've got to have a decent ankle mobility for it. You could have a super strong legs, but if your heel, if your ankle, if your calves are tight and you struggle, let's now switch the legs and rock it, and you struggle to basically put down the heel when you go into that full range, you're gonna be fighting more with the balance rather than leg strength. So yes, of course, you can put some blocks underneath of the foot and work it that way, and still build it up. But yeah, pistol squat is something, is the leg exercise I couldn't do when I started to look for my own defined strength 2 years ago. And basically, I find my defined strength with building up for the legs to do pistol squat. For the upper body, building up from 0 pull-ups to now I'm currently on 9 pull-ups, wide pull-ups. And from not 0 core strength, I couldn't say that, but I could not even do Navasana crunch like this. So from that, I found a defined strength in my core by basically getting the toes to the bar. And I would say it took me about a year out of the 2 years to find that defined strength for these 3 exercises. That was my ultimate goal. Now I am maintaining it, but making sure that basically each week I get 3 sets of 15 pistol squats on each leg, 15 toes to the bar, and when I train the pull-ups, I do 3 sets of my max rep. So like I said, I've done the pull-ups and toes to the bar on Wednesday. So today I will be doing kind of different variations of that because I like to train that and maintain that defined strength in those two body parts in this way. And then we're gonna do the pistol squat. And we're gonna crack on with the pistol squat now. I'm gonna show you what you're going to do. And so basically, my membership, at the moment there is no one joining, and I don't blame you guys because I haven't put out any content. I build up the membership, you can see what's in there, but soon you're gonna start seeing the content in there. And the sort of the stage 2 membership is going to be only £6 a month, and that's when you're going to be building your defined strength with just simply training one exercise as a beginner. And that's what I'm doing. You know, I basically picked up one exercise and I did it for 7 days, and I just kept doing it. 3 sets of 10 every day, 3 sets of 10 of that one exercise. So that's what you're gonna do. I'm gonna give you an exercise, I'm gonna give you different levels of that exercise, and then you're gonna be focusing it and doing it daily for 7 days, and then move on to a different exercise following week. So that is the stage 2 of my membership that is going to be happening, and the content is gonna come up soon. So I'm hoping, guys, some of you will join. Stage 3, the big one, for $12.99 is going to be basically train with me, progressive overload. I will do private live streams for these guys when you guys join in for $12.99, and we train together. You will have a replay, and we just focus on 2 upper body exercises, 2 lower body exercises, and 2 core exercises each week. So for 4 weeks, but each week we're gonna look how we're gonna progress each of those exercises, and then I move on. But always keep 2 upper body, 2 lower body, 2 core. Okay. Let's stop talking. So this is the plan for my membership. So keep an eye on it, and feel free to join it now just to see what you're going to get. But I promise the content will be coming out soon. So here we go. So when I'm doing the pistol squat, you're gonna sit on the edge of the chair. The edge of the chair is important because if you sit here, it's gonna be so much easier. But if you wanna modify, then sit right back there. But to make it harder, you're going to come here. Now feel free, if this is going to be easy, to add a weight. Okay, that's how you work with the progressive overload. Extend that leg and then come up, and then slowly sit down. Let's do together 5 reps on each leg, and then I'm going to move on to the pistol squat. 2, 3. So this was one of the exercises I used to do to build up my pistol squat strength. After I finish my pistol squat, that was 5, I am going to show you another one, which is a lot harder. Okay. So if you haven't got a proper chair, you can do this. Make sure you buy yourself a chair. You treat yourself to a chair. I know one client who said, we've got no chair. And she had a family, husband and 2 sort of primary school kids. And she said, we don't have any chairs in the house. And I said, seriously, you haven't got a chairs? And she says, because we are trying to cram in the family of 4 in a small space, and there's just no space. Now, I have to say, we do not have, in this household, a dining table. I sold it in order to create a space, which I can show you. It's a bit messy, but let's have a look. It's kind of messy with the fitness equipment. So I've created this space. And from this space, there is a little corner. So this is a view from our kitchen. Do you want to see my kitchen? It's messy because I have not even looked into it. So that's my kitchen, right? Okay, so now we are going into the lounge, and this is where we had a dining table. And because I just wanted a space for my clients and my fitness, I sold the dining table. Kept the 4 chairs, 2 are in the cupboard, I kept the 2 chairs out because I use them for training my clients and myself. And yeah, we sold the dining table. I did sell it. I made a decision. So me and my husband, we eat. Again, I'm gonna turn around. I've never done this, guys. You are in a very you are being treated for my messy place. I will tie this up when I finish workout. Workout is my this is where we basically eat we eat it on a sofa. We eat our dinner, me and my husband. Our grown-up son, he goes upstairs, eats it on in his room. The other son has moved out. Okay, so I am so flipping, talking instead of training, so I need to slow myself down. But this is what I end up doing, guys. So I am now setting up for the pistol squat. So you can do another set of those seated stand-ups. There we go. Okay, so this is when I shut up, okay? Because I need to focus. So I just put 0.5 kilo weight on each leg, just kind of to challenge this. And this is 6 kilo, okay? 15 reps, guys. So choose an exercise for single leg to challenge you. Start on a weaker leg. I always start on my left one. Okay, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Whew. Oh, so take a breath, guys. If you worked hard on that single leg, you will need to take a break now. And this is when I'm finally gonna check the chat. Okay. Whew. No, I'm not gonna vary strength. You know, guys, this is why I don't like to do these vertical live streams, because I get like a rude guys like yourself, you know, who are here for sexual reasons and to kind of, you know, satisfy your needs. I'm here to kind of encourage you to train with me and get strong with me and find your own defined strength. And now and again, I get these guys like yourself just putting in, you know, comments like this. The reason why I have got just a bra top and a short is because since I've built my muscle, my body heats up like just crazy when I start exercising. And I'm already boiling up. I'm gonna soon open up the window for my second rep side. And when I train pistol squat, there is no way, doesn't matter, it could be -10, I will always wear the shorts because I love the freedom of the legs, but I love the fact that my legs are not getting overheated when I'm doing the pistol squat. But I'm not going to be doing this ever in a G-strings. I can promise you that, okay? So don't ask for it, and don't ask for it, you know, just to be rude and whatever. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good. But I'll tell you a funny story about G-strings if you want to hear it. We were Christmas time. Well, it's funny. Well, it's very like, ugh. But Christmas time we were on a cruise ship, Virgin cruise ship, and we had some washing done. I put 5 G-strings in there, and only and some other clothes plus my husband's clothes, and only 2 have been returned. They looked everywhere on a ship for my G-strings, and it just disappeared. Some sicko is there sniffing on it, but that's what you get. Don't like to be rude, but that is a real story. It actually turned up into being very funny when my husband was calling the customer service desk, asking where the G-strings, where are my G-strings? And she said, what do you mean? G-strings? No. Anyway, yeah, therefore we're looking for G-strings. We're looking for, what was it? Knickers. There was something else, I can't remember. They just could not understand what my husband was trying to describe. But yeah, that's basically a little story. Okay, so we've had a little break. We're gonna crack on with one more set. So that pistol squat is done. And then I will move into the variation of my pull-up training. So there you're gonna have your variation of your training. If you can't do pull-ups, you can do the variations I give you with dumbbells. You can do push-ups. Then a core variation of core. But let's just finish the pistol squat. So guys, if you're doing your pistol squat, you've got a chair, you're gonna stand up with single leg from the chair. Use the dumbbell if you need it, okay? And then I will check properly the chats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, rest. Now, talking about the subscribers, yeah? My stats are telling me that right now, from the reels, these reels, I have got 86% of subscribers. And guess who they are? It's you guys. It's a male subscribers. From the short, 86% of subscribers are male. From my video content, 86% of subscribers are female. And I am looking for female over 40 to help them to build that strength. And it can be male, but it needs to be, you guys, I'd love you to get strong through my channel and not kind of, just, subscribing me for the body you see, okay? But having said that, you guys, thanks to you, you helped me to reach my target. So, to reach the fact that anytime soon I'm gonna get monetized on YouTube. And with you guys, with such a high subscription rate from my live streams, I kind of am now suddenly from 1,000 views or from 1,500 subscribers, I am up to 3.7 now, literally within a few months. And that's thanks to you guys. So I really appreciate you subscribing to me, but I would love if you actually take this seriously and train with me, and just do my workout. Okay, second leg and pistol squat is done and dusted. So my aim is then eventually to really change the ratio and get more women to subscribe to me free. And this is why, guys, I need you to be polite on the chat, not being rude, because no woman would enjoy watching rude chats. 6, 7. And for that reason, I've put so many blocking words, so a lot of the words can't get through. 8, 9, 10. And now already looking at this, somebody tried to be super rude because their message got blocked immediately, thanks to my wording. 2, 3, 4, 5. I do one more because I was soaking and I'm not sure if I skipped a number. Okay, we are officially done. Why do I start with the let's rock it side to side pistol squat? Because I just need to take it. I've already done one set before the live stream, so I don't bore you with 3 sets of pistol squat. Okay, so have a little breather and let's have a look. What's my max pull up? You know, question like this, I love, okay? Max pull up at the moment is 9 reps and I hit it for the first time. Last week I was on pull-ups. I was basically, after stopping the pull-ups because my shoulder injury, which I'm not gonna get into because I could just be talking and not working out. Let's just do a stretch for the legs. So I went back to the pull-ups after having like maybe 3 months break. From originally I was able to always do 8 in the past. Then I had to stop, and then when I went back, I did 4. So I was building up again from 4 a few months ago. Now I am kind of consistent, making sure every week I do 3 sets of max rep for the pull-up. And it's now, and then like today, I am gonna do like a different varieties, like weighted pull-up basically, in a minute. So, yeah, so yesterday I reached my first 9 to the bar. Take it back. Good. And so I did 9, 8, 8. No, yesterday, it was on Wednesday. Okay. Okay, so this is what we're going to do, guys. We are gonna move on to the pull-ups, but first we're gonna warm up. Pull-ups or exercise you can do. You can see that TRX, that's there ready for later. Okay, let's put this up a little bit. So, this is what I always like to do when I do pull-ups to kind of warm up with you the shoulder. So go to the wall, find a weight wall, and if you've got a little resistance band, use the resistance band. I've got a black one somewhere. There we go. Okay, So we're gonna do wall slides. These are really good for, you know, scapula. So, but you can do this without a band. So whilst I'm doing the pull-ups, and they take a quick, there's gonna be only 3 or 4 reps, because I'm gonna do it with the 6 kilo dumbbell. So you can either do this exercise, let's start together, do 10 reps. When you stretch your arms up, you wanna think not sinking, you wanna push the wall away, and you wanna protract. You wanna engage that core as well. So let's do 5 more, 5, 4, 3. You can do this without the band. The band is just constantly bringing the wrist forward together. You just need to make sure they separate and your forearms are parallel with each other. Now you're gonna drop the chest and then push the wall away. Drop the chest. It's like a scapular push-up. 3, 4, 5. Really amazing exercise for the shoulder strength and scapular stability. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now these exercises are going to show, like for example, the 2 exercises I just showed you, slides, and then the kind of scapular push-ups, are going to show in my membership that I am going to be starting to build up. So I'm just going to quickly do the shoulder shrugs. And so when you see thumbnail, because I'm not going to be revealing the exercise in the thumbnail or in the title, when you see the thumbnail, upper body mobility and strength, it's going to be exercise of the week, one of the 2 exercises. Wall slides, there's so many. Honestly, you won't get bored. You will have that one exercise to focus, and then you will see when you do it, you know, 3 sets of 10 reps. So do another wall slides now, okay? Whilst I just warm up my shoulder shrugs. 3 sets, 10 reps, daily for 7 days. You're gonna notice the difference in the area, and it takes 5 minutes. And that's how I will be building your defined strength through the memberships on the YouTube channel, which is £6. For that £6 a month, you're gonna get the content. If you want to get a sort of a coaching content, you then have got to pay $12.99. Okay, right, let's have a little, feel free to circle your shoulders. I'm just going to have a quick look here. I also don't like, I hate messages like 5 inches for, you know, I know where you're going. I'm seriously not interested in your bits, okay? I've got my husband who I love dearly, and no one can compare to him, okay? So just don't waste your time. In fact, I am gonna delete that. I'm just really now, I wish I would have a moderator. Anyone who wants to just, Granny, yeah, you know, you can call me Granny, that's okay. I kind of got used to it. I am gonna be actually soon 49. Watch those more 10 minutes. Nobody knows. I watch those for more than 10 minutes. My wrist gonna get tired. You know, another wrist gonna get tired. Come on. Anatomy. Anatomy teach. Okay, I'm deleting that one. Remove, not interested. Yeah, it is my house. I need more protein to get stronger or more carbs. Well, the answer is you need protein, absolutely. But I tell you what, the muscle you see, I've built without proper protein intake because I'm really crap with my macros. So yeah, I'm just trying to, I'm not gonna, yeah, if I come across anything that I think is just going to somewhere else. Guys, anyone wants to point out, I really haven't got a time, I need to work out any rude messages, or just delete them yourself. Honestly, I'm not interested. Okay, here we go. Pull-ups. There we go. Right. So for the pull-ups, guys, get onto the floor and start doing your push-ups. If you haven't got a pull-up bar, you know, push-up or pull-up, it's two different components, but they are as good as each other. Okay, so just start building your push-up strength. And I'm just gonna, so I've got 6 kilo, plus I still got my ankle weights, that's ½ kilo on each, so that is 7 kilo together. And let's just go into the fatigue. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4. The 5th one didn't count because I only got my forehead. In order to count the real rep, I need to basically be able to get my to kiss the bar. So if I kiss the bar, that rep is in. If I don't kiss it, if it's just the forehead, it doesn't count. The core exercise I'm gonna do vertically using the slings. Okay, another message already retracted. Again, that tells me you try to be rude, you know, and I'm not longer interested in the men who are here to satisfy their needs. I'm interested in people who are here for the fitness content, okay? So this is what I'm gonna do, and this is what you can do. You're gonna bring the knees to the chest, then you're gonna kick it out, bring it to the chest, bring it down. Let's practice this together. Chest, kick, chest, lower. Chest, kick, chest, lower, okay? So, now that is challenging for a lot of abs. So it's a good way to start building your core strength. Another good way to start building it is check out my core and abs playlist that I'm at the moment building up on my YouTube channel, building the content. There is a library of 160 exercises, core exercises, split into 21 different categories. Now, I don't normally train with these ankle weights, my core, because the legs, I don't want any heavier legs, but I'm gonna go for it. 1, we're doing 10 reps. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so my benchmarks on this, I need to get the knees to hit my tricep before I kick out, but also return back to the tricep before I lower. And that means you've got to maintain that isometric hold So let's just have a little rest. What we're going to do, we're going to combine your push-ups, my pull-ups with this, superset it with the core. And then I start doing different varieties just to complete the workout. But for me, these exercises are always priority at the beginning of the training to just tick the box. And for me, to make sure I maintain my strength I've built over the 2 years. And then I've got that freedom to play with other stuff. Working the shoulders, for example. Okay, just have a quick look and then we go back to jealous of her abs. Look, you can know how many steroids. I actually was talking about this to my lady client. She was saying, oh, my son, teenage son, he goes to the gym and his mate is into steroids. And I really hope he's not gonna get into it. Flipping not steroids. You've got to put the work in. Honestly. My age, I will be 49. Bear my firstborn son. No. Not interested. Effortlessly beautiful. Thank you very much. Your head doesn't have to go over the top of the bar for the pull-ups to count it. Look, I know. I'm just one of those people. I think I'm very kind of persistent, and whatever I decide, it's got to go that way. So I've decided to kind of, it's a good way to measure my kind of pull up, because every time, if I can kiss the bar, I got it. I got that rep. And now I remember on these weighted pull-ups is 4 reps, kiss the bar, the 5th one, forehead. So once that 5th one can kiss the bar, then I know I moved on. You know, it could be then a forehead, it could then nose, but I think I would just cheat and bring the chin up. So there we go, we are doing the second round. But look, this is why I kind of do weighted pull-ups, you know, on Fridays, because you just kind of need to challenge the upper body muscles. So you could do, guys, if you want, you've got a chair, you could do dips, tricep dips, yeah. Feet away, you know, just work your tricep with the dips. This is why I call it train with me, because this is my training, but you've got the opportunity to create your own training together with me, okay? And just kind of we train together. If you wanna train bench press or, I don't know, some core or squat, do that in that time, you know, kind of, you know, let's support each other and train together. Oh, I need that dumbbell. Okay, let's just put this here. Okay. 1, 2, 3. You could see I was already lifting my chin for the 4th one, but I will take that rep still. Next, different exercise, okay, for the core. So let's just show you something you can do on a chair whilst I do it vertically. Basically modification of on the chair. Not modification, it's quite challenging actually. Okay, so have a little breather, grab some water. Already 12,000 have joined, guys, so thank you. So Lee, are you training your pull-ups? Let me know. Thank you, Lee, thank you. Magical muscles. Top mentality, bad quality. Bad quality? Vince, what's wrong with my quality of the pull-ups? I'd love to know. I really would love to know. Do I need to maybe make my body like really super, super tight and not move it? You let me know, please. Thank you. Right. Next. You're gonna start on a chair. So this is what I will do. I will hit the tricep with this knee. So you're gonna go to the side. Then I transfer it to the other knee. So then I need to hit the tricep with this outer knee. And then I go lower down. And that's what you're going to do. And then we go opposite way. Yeah? This little transfer means another isometric kind of little hold, muscle under tension. You could put some weight in between your legs and work with the weights, or if you've got a ankle weight. So here we go. I need a water first. So start doing your exercise on a chair, or you can do sit-ups, any core exercises, pikes. Floor pikes are good. Can we do pikes on a chair? Oh gosh, I just turned the camera. I was just thinking, you could also do pikes. You could do pikes on the chair. That is actually, ooh. Are you on a chair? Let's do it together, okay? 10. 1. That is a really good variation. 4 toes to the bar. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what? I never thought about this exercise. The reason being is because I teach, these exercises to my clients, and I know they would struggle to do it with straight legs all the way. But for me, because I'm already trained to get the toes to the bar, that is like a kind of a secondary exercise to me to train. If I, done my toes to the bar on Wednesday, today I would be more than happy to do these exercises, the toes up, in order for my kind of like a sort of secondary core training. So my primary core training is toes to the bar. Secondary core training is stuff like I'm gonna do now. So these exercises and what we just did on the day of not doing toes to the bar. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Well done. Okay. We've got one more round of the weighted pull-ups or push-ups if you're doing push-ups instead. So have a little breather from your core. And then we're gonna go straight in to superset our core. Okay, right, let's have a look. Oh my gosh, what's your age? 49. I'm gonna be in March, so very, very soon. It's actually today is my husband's birthday. Yeah, so we are both Pisces, but we are two different people. Two different. My husband hates exercising. Would you believe it? He does not exercise. So we're just complete two opposites. But that's how the relationship works. If you've got two of the same people, you end up divorcing each other. Me and my husband, we will stay together forever. We will never divorce. We are connected and we love each other forever. Okay, let's go for the pull-ups. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am happy. I think I'm gonna do one more set after this because I really wanna get the 4 sets of this weighted pull-up. So we're gonna do the core. We've got our freedom to do the core together. So I'm gonna get a chair and we're going to do the pike on the chair together. Actually, what we're going to do all 3 core exercises on the chair here. So grab the chair and train the core with me, okay? If you're saying good, I hope you mean good because you're gonna train that core as well. Okay. This is impressive. Thank you very much. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you guys for your support. I love comments that are supportive either to me or to anyone else. Okay. Encouraging. Right. The first one I did vertically was this. In, out. I did go with the legs wide because I had to hit the tricep. Now you can keep the legs together. 2, 3, 4. This is how you build your core strength. 5, using the chair. 6, I will explain in a minute. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, if you would do this exercise on the floor, you are missing the element of being able to get below your hips. You've got a floor, right? So that's where you can go. But here, you go with your legs below the hips. Therefore, you've got to bring those legs with more effort to bring it to the chest, to tuck. Then you've got to extend. Then you bring it in back to tuck. Then you lower. And I know from a lot of you guys, this is like not possible because of the tight hamstrings. And this is why when I start putting my challenges into the membership that I've created the other day on YouTube, one of the weekly challenges somewhere in a line, first I will be kind of using the strength, but there will be a week where we're going to do this exercise. And this is how you're going to improve. This is a really good technique to improve the flexibility. But for that, I need a block. You need to block or you need a step or at least have a look. And I'm gonna do it after the 2 core exercises. You see, I get so distracted, but I did say originally we're gonna do core. So let's do it. Now this one, side to side, 1 and low. 2, 3, 4, alternate. 5, 6. I've learned the exercise, I'm gonna show it to you. I've learned it from Matthew Smith, 7, 8. Do you know Matthew Smith? He is toolkit. He is very big in an online world with his toolkit for hamstring flexibility, basically getting into the pancake, handstand. Yeah, so anyway, his course is about, I paid that time because I wanted to be able to do this split, and I've given up because I'm more into the strength, but the exercises to train it were very good. Yeah, the training is about 450 pounds, but yeah, I got it. And kind of learn a lot of exercises, a lot of tricks that I use in my training. But let's do this third exercise. And the exercise I'm going to show you is from that toolkit to improve the hamstring flexibility. Let's now do the core first. 2, 3, 4, 5, doing this with the ankle weights is a lot harder. 6, 7, 8, this is your lower abs work. 9, and 10. Let's just now do it with one leg. 1, 2, really to make it work. I'm just kind of thinking when I do this with my clients and they can't do the both legs, how challenging that single leg is gonna feel. In order to really kind of get the core working for this, you need to bring the ribs close to the hips. You really need to find that tuck round in your lower back. And then go up. 2, 3, 4, keep your tuck. Keep that roundness in your lower back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now I use this exercise with my clients upright for the quad strength. But when you tuck and you go higher, yes, you are working your quadriceps, but you also are working your core. So let's do the second side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Okay, so now the glute exercise. Now, if you've got one of those wedges, they're even better. Are they better or not? I can't remember now. I'm gonna have to rethink this, but let's just try it with the wedge as well. Yeah. So yeah, the wedge is actually better for this, but you could find a block and just kind of basically bring the toe in this position. So I'm gonna use the wedge. I'm gonna take these off because I don't need them anymore. And I haven't done this for a long time. There was a time when I actually was doing it every day. That was a time when I kind of wasn't too much into the strength. But now, because I kind of am so busy teaching my clients and everything, and I want to fit that strength in, I kind of lack off on these exercises that are so important. You're gonna put your right foot onto some sort of angle. You can use the dumbbell to angle that foot. And then you're going to put the same hand on the floor. The opposite one, I tend to put the hand onto the forehead. And then you pulse. And oh my God, I used to be so much closer. Eventually, and it will be interesting if I get to the toes, but I've got a feeling it's not gonna happen. I need to get back into this. But now, and I know so many of you can't even reach that floor, and that's absolutely fine. I have loads of clients. So you've got the two options. Either keep the other hand here behind you and just kind of rock it here, or you can use some sort of block to support it. Ready? We are going to do 60 pulses. Start with the first 20, 40, kind of, just kind of working it. But the last 10, we want to really push it through. We want to get that elbow to hit the toe. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm hitting my toe. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, did you see that? By the time I got to 60, I was hitting my toe with the elbow. And I started with that much distance. Now, check this out. After you've done that, notice the difference in this forward fold. Notice the difference in your down dog. Okay, that leg is like the heel goes down. It's just so much looser. Shake it off. Now, actually, what we're going to do before we do the second side, this is what I kind of do in Pilates, live streams and yoga. So if you want to improve your flexibility, join my Pilates and yoga live streams on a weekend. Tomorrow, I have a live stream Pilates at 9:30 UK time. Pilates that I teach to my clients. And on Sunday, so take that like you just been stretching and just tap it. And on Sunday, I will be teaching yoga. You don't need any equipment at all for the yoga. For the Pilates, I recommend that you get 2 balls, ideally like soft balls. I use like a soft trigger point balls. You can replace it with tennis balls. If you've got tennis balls, they need to be the same size. And they need to be kind of like a tennis ball. Like I show you. Keep tapping. If you live in the UK, basically in the description of every Pilates, you can buy these on Amazon. Because there is a special company in the UK who sells it, and I've done the training with them. And that's where I discovered these balls. And they're amazing because they are soft and they are big and they are kind of have got a soft spike. So if you want to look at the price, go to the live section on my YouTube channel. Click on any Pilates live stream, and pretty much everyone, sometimes every description, I put a list of the equipment I use. So these balls, they are about £17 on Amazon. And then I also use the hedgehog. And again, You can buy this on UK Amazon. And it's amazing. But if you don't have a hedgehog, you can use those small rollers as well. So just 2 balls and a roller, or even a block like this would help. So here we go. Let's do the second side for the hamstring. So you're gonna now again hold it here, hold it here. You can support yourself here if you can't reach the floor, and then just pulse. And it will be interesting if I get to hit my toe here. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, wow. That was so much harder. I was just reaching my toenail and scratched the elbow. Yeah, it's quite interesting how my left leg, it feels tighter than the other one. Okay, so, but I was getting there. And gosh, that is like maybe a year I haven't done this exercise. So yeah, I will definitely include it as exercise of the week for my membership challenges on YouTube when I start building it up. So tap that leg. So those challenges, when I start putting it up, is just a way to show you, if you just focus on one exercise and do it daily, you will notice improvement in it. There we go. And I think what I will do, I just kind of came up with the idea, these kind of challenges for the stretch to improve the flexibility, they will be quite handy to put it into the strength. So if you are kind of running behind with maybe doing your push-up exercise or whatever is for the week, for the strength, or like Skandasana squats, lunges, you can add this stretch as a part of it, rather than, you know, just having a 1 week of the stretch. So it will be kind of good to kind of balance it out and catch up. Okay, so more towards the middle, like a taco. I'm not sure what you mean, so you need to recommend the big. So do you really recommend the big soft balls? I do, but I've looked on, depending which country you are in, I've looked on Spanish Amazon, I looked on American Amazon, and I couldn't find these balls. So I think what I would say, if you can't find in country the balls that I showed you, don't buy basically you've got to buy 2 balls of the same, but it doesn't matter if they don't have a spice, but they want to have some softness. You know, you get a lot of these trigger point balls that are just really hard, which are good, but not for kind of Pilates, not the way I use them in Pilates, combining them in hedgehog. So I'll show you how I combine this now. And it's absolutely amazing to put these two together. And like I said, if you don't have a hedgehog, you could do this with the roller. We put a hedgehog underneath of the pelvis, and the balls will go upper traps. Okay? So, and now movement just like this. You're gonna arch up, And then you're gonna hug the knee to the chest. And what happens, you're working your core, but these movements that I'm creating, so what's happening, every time I move my arms, I can feel my upper back is getting a massage because the balls are rolling up and down. And then my lower back is getting a stretch because you can see I am using the hedgehog to go down. And so suddenly you get your back super massaged, and you can do both knees. You could do this as well. This is really good. When you pulse, you kind of, compress. Then I put the balls underneath of the lower back. Hedgehog goes here, underneath of the shoulders. And then we grab the head, and then we do a back extension here. This is when you can replace it with the roller. And then we do these marches like this. And again, you can see I'm engaging my core because I'm lifting it and tucking it under. Ribs close to the hips. So yeah, tomorrow I'm doing a Pilates, so there will be a lot of the stuff using this equipment. But just, be creative. If you want to join tomorrow, be creative and find whatever you have got. If you don't have it, you can still join it because there's loads of kind of stretching combos, strengthening, toning that you don't need the equipment. Anyway, I think I'm going to actually do this exercise because I literally just put up my TRX out here, out of the cupboard, and you need a super massage in the front, so lower. No. I don't. I can use my equipment. I don't need a massage. Thank you very much. Right. Here we go. Like I said, not interested in any rude comments. Okay. Pikes. Now, let me show you an exercise you can do if you don't have the TRX. You can find a chair, sofa, and basically, this is the move. So you can just work it here as a variation to this. I am going to do it with the TRX. Okay. I think I'm going to use my mat for the hands. There we go. Okay, so now I am in a full plank, and then pike up, bringing the legs in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Okay. Now that was interesting. Definitely felt my core and the shoulders. Actually, let's do this one from here. So now I'm gonna go to that wall and do, let's do this computer away. It's charged up anyway. Okay, laptop gone. Thank you very much, Ronak. Thank you. Right, so 2 exercises we're gonna do from here. We're gonna do pike push-ups. You can do pike push-ups if you're kind of beginning with pike push-ups. You can do them on the floor. I do like, I don't train pike push-ups, that's what I would say. I haven't trained it for a long time. The other day I've done it and I was thinking I need to get back to it. Why? Because, yeah, it's a push-up that works the back 2, 3, 4, and I want to be able to get down to the floor. 5, 6, but at the moment it's not happening. 7, 8, 9, 10. And I've got no idea how far from the floor am I. Unless you hit it, you can't really see what's happening. Okay, have a little rest. Then we're gonna do another one here. Rest those shoulders. We're gonna do the kind of handstand shoulder strength conditioning. How did I start finding my defined strength? It started off finishing my yoga training course, and that's when I couldn't do a single handstand, I couldn't do any arm balance, anything. And my first exercise I've learned was chaturanga push-up, this style of push-up. And that's when I built the core strength. And I teach this all the time. I teach this in 3-minute routine before the coffee on my YouTube channel. Because to get into that position in a plank where the elbows are above the wrists, like this, so you've got to shift forward, is extremely hard. But if you are a beginner, start my 3-minute routine before the coffee. 4 progressive videos that literally takes 3 minutes once you know what you're doing. 3 minutes once you know what you're doing, and you will build that strength to get into at the end of 4 weeks. And honestly, this is challenging enough. Into a push-up on the knees with core engaged, shifting forward, shifting forward, shifting forward, lowering down, and coming into this position. I'm pretty sure that it will take more than 4 weeks once you've learned the principle through those progressions. But eventually, once you've done the 4 weeks, you just keep working on it. You've got a technique, you've got a shift, you've got everything there. It's just now keep working on it, getting lower and lower. Okay, so now let's do the handstand practice. Lift it up and hold. Hold on. I'd like to get a timer for this. 30 seconds. Is my timer here? No, I can't find it. Okay, I'm just gonna count. I'm gonna count to 30 on each side. Oops. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now I was thinking, shall I go straight into the second leg? But I think I'm gonna give myself a break. And then we do the second leg. So the work here is to keep pushing the floor away. Yeah, getting the ears. I don't think actually I was hugging my ears in, but I was definitely kind of extending up through those arms. Closer to the wall with your hands, you get more vertical, your body is more challenging it becomes for this shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There was a time when I was into training, like, the handstand, and I could do a freestanding handstand. But now I kind of gone past it as well. It helped me to definitely build the strength. But when I overdo the handstand practice, I then get my issues with the wrist. So I kind of came to the decision not to chase that goal, press to handstand, and just focus on maintaining the strength I've built and focus on building the YouTube channel and helping you guys to get stronger. Okay, I am ready. I think, let's see how long I've been doing this. I got loads of likes, 102 likes. That is amazing. Actually, I'm gonna just check my stats. How many of you have joined in this live stream? And then we're going to stretch out. Okay, 15,876 have joined the live stream. So thank you for saying hi, everyone in the chat. I can see you all. So thank you for your support. Unfortunately, I don't speak any other language except Czech and English. Let's just stretch the shoulders here. And YouTube live stream doesn't give me an option to translate it, so I can't reply to you. Here we go. Let's now thread the needle and reach forward. I'm just gonna stretch the upper body. Now take this arm in front of you and take it behind you and just peel that shoulder open. Place the left hand down and then we're gonna thread the needle on the other side to lift and then thread here. Take the arm behind you, peel that shoulder open. We're going to sit on the heels. No, actually sit on our butt and we're gonna stretch the glutes because we did train do a cross-seated pigeon, seated pigeon, I should say, to stretch the glutes from the pistol squat we've done right at the beginning. So if you have just joined in, today's workout was, we started with the pistol squats, 2 sets of 15 on each leg. You had the option to do it using the chair and doing a stand-up stand-up squats. Let's now grab this leg and just bring it close. Then I did the pull-ups. You had the opportunity to train your push-ups or do any upper body exercise that challenges you. Let's now take it out to the side. And we combined it with a core training. Again, you had a variety doing the exercises on the chair whilst I was doing it in a vertical position. And then we moved into the shoulder strength. We've done the pikes, handstand conditioning. And that's it pretty much. Doesn't sound a lot, but it was a lot. I will see how long we've been training together. So if you have just joined in, I live stream every day. At the moment, I'm still working the live stream, all the live streams through vertical. But then some of them I will do horizontally. But yesterday I live streamed for the first time horizontal live stream through the laptop, this laptop. And it just overheated. So then live stream just was gone. So I had to delete that Pilates live stream. Really good one. Just didn't work out. So I'm kind of working out how to sort of make sure that the laptop doesn't get overheated, or just work out how I can live stream horizontally. Let's come into this now, into the pancake stretch for the hamstrings. Oh, that pancake feels so much better after. Yeah, what we've done that hamstring stretch as well. And look at this pancake. That is like wow, wow, wow after that hamstring stretch. Oh, I used to do this as well. Maybe what I will end up doing eventually as well, some when I build up my membership on YouTube, some live stream just to improve the flexibility and do the stuff like this for the pancake. Reach to one side and reach to the other side. And then bring one leg in and we're gonna lift into the rock star. 1 hour and 32 minutes, an hour and a half I've been training with you guys. So well done if you started with me right from the start and trained to the end. Friday is a good day for the training. A lot of people are off on Friday. Let's lift into the rock star here. And then take it into the twist. Thank you for the up compliment. Reach down to both toes. Let's see what's the time now. 11:20. Okay, and then take it into the twist. And twist the other way. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you very much for staying tuned, for training with me today. Tomorrow, join my Pilates at 9:30 to stretch everything you've trained today. Tomorrow, we're gonna stretch it out and we're gonna release. Thank you very much for staying tuned. Thank you for 104 likes. That is really good number. Help me to grow my YouTube channel by actually playing the videos I put out. Do them, like them, please comment on them. I really would like to build that sort of part of my YouTube is actually the content, the YouTube videos that I kind of create. The live streams are working perfectly and they help me to kind of reach my monetization stage, which will happen any day sort of this week. So yeah, thank you very much for your support, staying tuned, and make sure you are here on my channel to get stronger and find your defined strength, rather than here just for watching me to exercise. Okay, so have a lovely day, enjoy the rest of the Friday, and I will see you hopefully tomorrow or Sunday for the yoga class or body conditioning class before yoga class. See you soon. I will be 49 in March. See you then. Bye. Oh, I am going to stay here. Hold on. How am I maintaining? Quickly gonna just reply to that comment. How am I maintaining my abs? Just quickly, 2 years ago, I actually did kind of started on my YouTube channel. You can see the Couch to Define Strength challenges. And one of the challenges was to kind of build first the jackknife. Okay. So I was doing it through just doing a jackknife 3 sets, 10 reps, every day for a week, 7 days, and then I build up the jackknife. And from that, I just started to just continuing to train my core and just kept going, moved on to this vertical. If you have got the access to the pull-up bar and get these slings, there is a video on my channel when you go back to, if you go to calisthenic playlist, when I used to train sort of 2 years ago, started to get into calisthenics and learn toes to the bar. There is one video where you can find a link, Amazon link for these slings. That video, just, toes to the bar. So you can, they're absolutely amazing because you can then focus on vertical core training compared to just, thinking, oh, I can't hang out there anymore because of the grip strength, so you can really work it. But training that once you kind of build that strength for the vertical training, but you can still train it with my clients, beginners clients. I'm doing toes, knees to the knee lifts, just work the lower abs. But the core workout we've done on the chair is absolutely brilliant. So if you just joined in the live stream, just go back on it. That is good because we were doing the vertical stuff on the chair. So there we go. I will be 49 years old in about 3 weeks time, roughly. So thank you guys, have a good day, and see you tomorrow or another live stream I will do. I live stream every day. Tomorrow Pilates, yoga on Sunday, and body conditioning on Sunday. And then on Monday, I think if I've got a time, no, I am covering a class. Normally I would do trainer with me, but I think I am gonna start going back to the gym on Monday, so I don't know. But Fridays always train with me, just like today, because I like to stay at home and work out at home whenever I can. Have a good day. See you soon. Bye everyone.